So guys, like yesterday or 2 days ago, the day before yesterday, I eventually got my job in South Korea. Yeah, it wasn't that hard for me. I don't know. So in South Korea, basically, like we prepare a lot of things in order to get a job in South Korea, because like our labor market is really competitive right now. Um, yeah, it is unprecedented hardship in the labor market so far, cause like yeah, so because we was our industry was like based on just factory or like producing some product, but like now our labor kind of became expensive, so that's why we cannot take advantage of cheap labor anymore. So we should just invest more money on another industry, like more high valued industry or service, something like that. So that's why, especially for those who study like social science or literature, something history or philosophy, they don't have that much opportunity to get a job. In my case, I was majoring in political science and international trade when I was in the university. Technically, I'm still in the university, but like my semester were already done. Considering my major, it is not that like good major to get a job in South Korea. I think so. Even if I have a double major, but like South Korean employer doesn't care. Didn't normally don't care about uh, second major. They don't give a shit about second major, so they usually think I just major in political science. So with just political science, yeah. So that's why like owner just like asked me to some question like why you just apply for our company. You just was studying in the like studying political science in your university. There's no any correlationship. Might be a little bit, but like not huge correlationship between trading and political science. Anyway, but like I just like try to be confident because I'm already new. I'm gonna be good at this position. I'm just like fittest person in this position. So that's why I just believe in myself. So and then kind of like introduce myself and then just deliver what I thought, what I value, what I'm gonna do in this company. So that's why I end up getting job in some small company. So you know what? Like getting in the big company is really competitive. Like middle-sized company, it is not that hard actually, to be honest. But like because of like government policy, they just subsidize subsidize. They have a lot of policy to like make some gap between big company employee and small company employee smaller, so they literally sponsor some those who work in the small company. For example, I can get I'm gonna get a like kind of like really cheap loan with like low interest thanks to government. So let's say I'm gonna borrow $100,000 from the bank, and then with just like 1.2 interest rate, which is really cheap considering normal interest rate in South Korea, which is I think more than 3% per year. Anyway, so with this loan, I can just like rent my place, and then I can just like pay yearly interest for what I borrow. So yeah, I don't know. So when I just decided to work in small company, there was the reason I apply for this kind of like middle size or small company is because I want to be owner in the future. I don't know if I just really study hard or preparing well for entering big company in South Korea. I might do that. I can manage to do that, I guess, because I could manage to do that because I have a pretty decent degree and my English speaking is pretty decent. You can judge my English, but like as a second language in South Korea, like, most people there are kind of like not that much people who can speak English pretty well, like up to recording video any or like making contract with foreign buyer or seller. So I think like I'm also kind of confident guy, so they might hire me, but I don't want to work in there because according to the research in South Korea, I think normally average like people who work in the big company, they usually just stay in big company for like around 10 year. After 10 year, the like company usually push them away in order to save money because we have a kind of like weird, not weird from your guys' perspective. It might be weird, kind of weird salary system. So the more you work in the company, the more money you're gonna get. Yeah, so like from the owner's perspective, if we hire an owner hire some people more than 10 years, they should pay a lot of money for them. Like no matter no matter how their work was, no matter how bad their working, their result was. So for them, like for owner's perspective, they have just two options, like just take this guy for more than 10 year or just fire them cause it costs a lot of money. So I think like if I really wanna be really successful business or not employee in the big company, I might do that. I can do that, I guess. I'm not sure, but I'm not 100% sure, but I can do that because I'm willing to devote a lot of time and then put a lot of effort in order to get promoted in big company, but in South Korea. So if I manage to be really like high employee in big company, most of them usually get less than $100,000, and then like if I earn 100,000 around $100,000, I should pay a lot of tax. Like tax rate might be 25%. So um after subtract a tax, I just gonna have $70,000, I guess. So, which is kind of like not that much money for me, cause I'm a dreamer. I think like I deserve to have more money from my job, cause I'm willing to put a lot of effort in the future and right now as well. So that's why I wasn't interested in the working in big company, and so that's why I decide to work in small companies. So I'm gonna learn a lot of skill and a lot of like process of contract, and so that later I can have my own company later. That's my plan.